I'm sorry, but can someone please tell me what's going on? Like, what is happening? Why does it feel like this? How come everything feels all, and everyone is all, and the whole world just feels kind of... I'm having trouble coming up with words, but does that make any sense?
Hey, welcome back to This African Perspective. Thank you so much for stopping by. So we're going to be taking our rant about how everything is not enjoyable anymore, and many things, if you have noticed, things have really changed so much. It's more like an awakening to the extent where you do know that most things don't feel the same as they used to be, and we've heard that thing a lot, and I have personally said that a lot. I've noticed that as the years keep going by, I'm like the previous year we did this, and it doesn't feel the same anymore. Like things just keep changing rapidly, and we know that life, of course, one thing that comes to life is changes. Things are not going to be the same. Things change all the time. Like the things that people used to enjoy before in life, some certain things, some certain values of life that we used to have, or some, there are just a lot of them. I cannot mention just one. A lot of them have really literally changed, and the world just starts feeling like people are just not satisfied. A lot of people are not satisfied with the present feeling that life has. Like, that feeling, that essence that we get from life. People are just not feeling it anymore. And I don't know if it's just people in this video and me that feel that way. Maybe you guys feel the same. We're going to be taking out this video and see why they think that way. Before we get right into this video, make sure you please click the like button. It helps with the algorithm, and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into it.
You guys, nothing is the same anymore. Everything is different. Family is no longer the same. Family has become colder, meaner, more distant. Holidays and traditions have changed. Black Friday isn't the same anymore. Back in the day, people used to run and fight trying to get the items they were getting. Now you can barely find yourself a deal. Thanksgiving doesn't feel the same. Christmas doesn't feel the same. Church feels semi-different. It used to be warm and you were connected with a lot of people, and now it's about mega churches and coffee and big smoke screens during worship. Cartoons have changed, y'all. You used to have shows like Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny. I grew up with shows like Ed, Edd n Eddy, Kids Next Door, Jimmy Neutron. And now you have a bunch of just super colorful, hyper animated, no plot, weird cartoons that really make no sense whatsoever. Video games have changed. You don't feel the passion in these new games anymore like you used to. You had legendary games like Halo where you literally felt the blood, sweat, tears, and time that they took to make that game. Now it's about DLC, half making it, and trying to get as much money as possible. There's no passion anymore. Food has changed, the quality tastes funny, music's changed, the lyrics suck. I want to go back.
Okay, but can we just talk about how many people are waking up? My FYP has been video after video of people saying, I've woken up, I realized that everything is fake. First off, welcome. I've been here for about 3 years. It's been a little lonely, but I'm glad that you all are catching up. Second, if you are somebody who just newly has woken up and has realized that everything that we as humans have said is like the right way to do, the right or the wrong way to do stuff is literally just a social construct that we've all made up, congrats and welcome. I have really been struggling with the idea of like creating the life that I want and deserve, because I keep getting constantly caught up with but what does society want me to do? Like how I should be doing it this way, I should be doing it that way. And now I'm coming to the realization that I can live my life and do life however I want, because if society made shit up, so can I.
I just want to live somewhere where I can walk outside of my house, stick my hand up, grab a mango, and go on with my day.
I just know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. Fam, anybody else just feel like everything just don't feel real no more? Like nothing's real? Like, fam, like time moving like this. Time isn't even real. Like who made time? Bro, think about animals, bro. Like, do you think like they wake up and be like, today's Friday, like, bruh, come on, bro. Like, fam, we are being controlled, fam. We are being manipulated, fam. Like, we are literally turning into robots. Like, fam, just think about it, bro. The other day, I was just thinking, like, damn. And mind you, witchcraft is manipulation. Manipulation is witchcraft, right? So I was like, bro, if 10 people got together and told one person red is actually blue, everybody would believe that because it's 10 people. Bro, that's what they do in this world, bro. They put everything on your phone and make everybody believe one thing. That's the devil's goal. That's the devil's job, is to keep you away from God, to keep you at your lowest vibration. What is the lowest vibrational color? Red. Red is the lowest vibrational color, fam. And what does red revolve around? You not being able to control your emotions, which is lust, greed, envy, all of this stuff, bro. Like, that's what they pushing out nowadays. Like, fam, we gotta get right with God, bro. Like, even though time is fake, time is ticking, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, we are shifting, bro. We are shifting, fam. And a lot of people gonna get left behind, bro. For real. Only the strong survive, for real, bro. Like, we gotta stop eating these low vibration foods, bro. We gotta stop watching these low vibrational stuff. We gotta stop listening to low vibrational things, fam.
Is it just me, or are the things that used to be enjoyable, creative, and fun no longer enjoyable anymore? Like, every single thing just seems like it's changed so drastically. Netflix doesn't feel the same. The shows on all these streaming apps are no longer exciting to watch. You look at the old shows, the old cartoons, Disney Channel's no longer what it used to be. Disney shows are no longer what it used to be. Disney movies, everything is just changing, you know? And, you know, you have so many different reboots. You have so many different remasters for video games. Every movie that you see has some kind of woke ideology to it. It's just, I can't, like, I don't know if I'm just boring or I'm just getting older or something, because I'm only 27, but I don't know what's going on. It's like nothing keeps my interest anymore. It's like nothing holds me, and I don't know why. Like, does anyone else feel like this, or is it just me? Because I gotta know. This is weird to me.
Oh my god, did you hear there's sightings of aliens? Are they going to take over or not? Fuck. I'm so sick of this. Are they going to take over or not? All they're doing is flying around and shit. Do something. Do something productive. Take over. Do some shit. All y'all doing is flying around in fucking UFOs and shit. Take over.
As humans, we're supposed to just be watching this river and having a chat and farming our food. I swear down, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Do you know what I was thinking to myself the other day? Homeless people on the street and all that. Okay, let me start afresh. When you go back in time and you look at history, yeah, when they had tribes, there was no police, there was blood feud. Do you get it? Because it was very much about the community. Like, they had traditions for when boys would turn into men. They had traditions for when girls will turn into women, you know, hopefully if it doesn't involve sewing up genitals and that. But, you know, like, we had some sense of community. Like, can you imagine there being a homeless person in them times? No, because the community looks after them. Do you get it? There's no such thing as that. If anything, the whole community sleeping the fuck outside. But imagine if we brought that sort of nature and that sort of vibe in today's generation, where there wasn't such thing as a stranger. Everyone's brother and sister, everyone's hi, hello as we walk the street. There's that love, there's that energy on the earth. Ain't no such thing as homelessness, because I see you as my brother, you're my brother on the street, come inside. But everyone's so afraid of each other, everyone's so divided, and it's like that for a reason. Do you understand? So the system can be at play. How the do people feel lonely and depressed, and there's people everywhere? There's a person there, there's a person there, but we can't just speak to each other about how we feel. They made it like that. Do you get it? And I'm deep in all this shit as I'm just looking at half nature. This world is going in a dustbin, in a handbasket. I'm telling you. Like, don't you ever just think, rah.
You're at a phase where nothing interests you no more. Life should be enjoyed in the most brightest and the most beautiful way possible. Give yourself time to relearn how to love the things that you used to, and also give yourself time to find that person that could accept your love willingly. Just because it wasn't her doesn't mean it will never be someone else.
See if you can notice a difference between these two clips.
You guys, nothing is the same anymore. Everything is different. Family is no longer the same. Family has become colder, meaner, more distant. Holidays and traditions have
Pluto has been in Aquarius for all of 10 minutes, and governments are getting overthrown, they're getting shut down, martial law has been activated, CEOs are being gunned down in the street.
You see those two very distinct, different perspectives, but equally the same and equally true viewpoints on what's happening in the world. You have one individual who is like, nothing is the same, I'm stressed, things are crumbling, and another one who's like, I told y'all. I told you this was going to happen. Let me show you another one.
no passion anymore. Food has changed, the quality tastes funny, music's changed, the lyrics suck. I want to go back.
Diddy's still getting his ass handed to him in the legal system, and now Jay-Z's being dragged into it. What we're seeing is just the tip of the iceberg. You guys keep saying that we're full of shit, but then here it is.
Many spiritualists, including myself, have been talking about how we were going to be splitting into two different realities, but we weren't going to be exclusively experiencing those things without seeing what was going on in the other reality. You see how one person was like, nothing is the same anymore, and they're really feeling dismayed about it, and it is disheartening. And another woman is refreshed, outfit on point, crystals around her neck, just sitting there smiling as she's watching everything crumble. This is what we meant about deciding whether you were going to attach yourself to the 3D or the 5D. The 5D is higher levels of spirituality. It is higher levels of thinking. It is becoming more self-sufficient through spirituality and less dependent on the physical imbalances of our current reality. Pick a side, pick a side.
Things that we see today in our day, in this life, a lot of stuff that we've accepted and normalized and turned into a normal thing or what it is today, is actually from our approval. Like, even if you think you're consciously or unconsciously, you are approving it and making it what that is. Like, most of the things that we see today, okay, like for instance, a lot of people want to complain about the rent, right? We are the ones who approve of there should be rent and we shouldn't be paying for rent, like they are just anyway. Maybe that is not an example I should use, but anyway, you understand what I mean. Just like with money, like people are saying the same thing. Money is a concept. So some things people will literally just go and carry something and be like, hey, it's someone actually deciding that that thing is expensive. Like, oh, this is the price we're going to give on this, and it's not everyone that can buy this particular thing, because it cannot just be anyone that can have this. Why? Because we decide to make it so. But you see that they create like a limited number of maybe there's some cars, certain cars that they don't make a lot of them. They are deciding not to do that. So it's a decision, and then they make that thing have so much value. We as people are the ones who decided what riches should be, what wealth should be, the level you're supposed to constantly keep fighting towards achieving. A lot of things are just things that we created. Like, we made those things. We are the ones who accepted those things to be existing among us. We are the ones who made those things what they are. We chose to choose our torture, our torment, our difficulty, our hardship in life. We chose those things and normalized it. The movement of time and how much time just passes by is crazy. When you check the date and the year, it's like the year just moved so fast. Just like 2024 just went by so fast. It was just, to me, it just felt like yesterday when we were like, oh, happy new year, and it felt like, oh yeah, that's a new year, and then already we are on another year. And it's like the whole thing just goes by fast. Months have really literally become like a week now. Like, months used to feel like a long, like before it felt like it took a long time before we got to a month to me, but all of a sudden now it just feels like it's a week. Maybe it has something to do with being an adult, because maybe when you're a child, you really don't care about the concept of time. You don't care about all those things. You're just you don't, you feel like maybe you're eager and can't wait to be an adult, so time feels slow because you're looking at the time and want to grow, or possibly you just don't care and you're just busy just being a child. So I just don't get it, why it feels that way. Has it always felt that way to people when they grow up and feel like, oh yeah, time just passes by? Because every other person that is older than me, people that have passed away, be like, before you know it, time just goes by so fast. Before you know it, you'd be old and life just goes by so quickly. You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.